Hello there, Golf Freak here, and this is not a gameplay video. What this is going to be a setup for my next game, my fourth Let's Play. However, I'm going to take your opinions you leave in the comments of this video about what I should do. So what I'm going to go through right now is the different options that are available, and I want you guys to be as specific as possible if you want to be. I may take one person's, depending again, I may take one person's exactly, or I may take the combination of a couple. So we're going to go to a setup here. So I could, if you want, I could always play as a random leader. And then then going down there's America. So, and their special ability is Manifest Destiny. All land military units have +1 sight and a 25% discount when purchasing tiles. And they have the special unit, the B-17 Bomber, and the Minutemen. I'm not exactly sure what they all do, but let's just give you a rough idea. And then Harun al-Rashid of Arabia, who has the special ability of trade caravans, +1 gold from each trade route, and oil resource provides double quantity. And they have the Bazaar, and the Bazaar gives you double luxury resources. So if you have access to 1 gold, you'll actually have access to 2 if you have a Bazaar in the city that's working it. Next we have Montezuma of the Aztecs. They have sacrificial captives, so gains culture from the Empire from each enemy unit killed. And they have floating gardens, which I think give more food in certain locations. And then there's Wu Zetian of China. Special ability is the Art of War. Effectiveness and spawn rate of great generals has increased. And I'm not sure what Papermaker does. And then there is Ramses II of Egypt. I've already played as Egypt, and I'm not really too keen on playing again as another Civ, but if I'm going to make an exception, it will be for Egypt. I really like their special ability, Monument Builders, plus 20% production towards wonder construction, and their burial tombs. So this is a definite possibility for another Let's Play. And then here we have Elizabeth of England. The special ability, the sun never sets, +2 movement for all naval units. And they have the Ship of the Line and the Longbowmen. Napoleon of France, ancient regime, gives +2 culture per turn from cities before discovering steam power, which actually is quite nice, but once you discover steam power, it's kind of useless. It is totally useless. And then they have Foreign Legion, which I think is actually more effective outside of their borders, I'm not 100% sure, and the Musketeers. Then there is Bismarck of Germany, and their special ability is Führer. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but upon defeating a barbarian unit inside the encampment, there is a 50% chance of you earning 25 gold, and they join your side. And they have the special units, the Landsknecht, which is terribly mispronounced, and the Panzer. And then there's Alexander of Greece, who has the, I can't even pronounce that either, the Hellenic League. City-states influence degrades at half and recovers at twice the normal rate, which is very nice if you want to play more diplomatically. They have Companion Cavalry and the Hoplite. Then there's Gandhi of India, special ability population growth. Unhappiness from number of cities is doubled, but unhappiness from number of cities is halved. Now this is actually really powerful if you have, let's say, 3 or 4 cities that have around 20 population. That's really, really powerful. They have the special unit, the War Elephant, and the Mongol Fort. Then there's Hiawatha of the Iroquois. The Great Warpath is their special ability. Units move through forest and jungle and friendly territory as if it is a road. These tiles can be used to establish trade routes, which is quite nice, so it might not have to build roads if I have lots of trees. And they have the Mohawk Warrior and the Longhouse as a special unit and building. Then there is Oda Nobunaga, I'm totally mispronouncing these names, of Japan. They have Bushido, which units fight as though they were at full strength even when damaged. This is very good Civ for a domination victory if you guys want that. I'd highly recommend it, and their Samurai unit is very powerful, and they have the Zero Fighter, which is also very powerful. But these guys were a pain in the butt in my last Let's Play, so that's a definite possibility for a domination. Then there is Suleiman of the Ottomans, and their special ability is the Barbary Corsairs. 50% chance of converting a barbarian naval unit to your side and earning 25 gold. That's not really too powerful. It's actually, I think, rather weak. I don't really run into a lot of naval units. But they have the special unit, the Janissary and the Sifai. I think that's how you say that. Next, there is Darius the First of Persia, and his special ability is something legacy. Golden Age lasts 50% longer, and during Golden Age, units receive +1 movement and a 10% combat strength bonus. Now, this is actually, I think, really powerful. If you were to have like a good great person rate, you would pop those, and you also have that one wonder. I don't remember what it was that increases the Golden Age even further. That would greatly help. You'd have like a 20-turn Golden Age, which would be absolutely amazing. And they have the Immortals and the Satrap Court. And I think the Immortals gain more health per turn. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then next, we have Augustus Caesar of Rome. Their special ability is the Glory of Rome. 25% production boost towards any buildings that already exist in the capital. That's only good if the capital is really, really strong. And they have the Ballista special unit and the Legion. Next is Catherine of Russia. She has Siberian Riches. Strategic resources provide +1 production, and horse, iron, and uranium resources provide double quantity, which is quite powerful. She has the Cossack and the Kerpost special unit and building. Up next is Rakahak Meg of Siam. Father governs children. Food and culture from friendly city-states is increased by 50%. That would be good for a culture victory if I were to befriend many city-states. And they have these Nairs, something elephant, and the Watts, which I believe replaces the monument. I'm not 100% sure though. Next we have Aska of Songhai. They have River Warlord. Receive triple gold from barbarian encampments and pillaging cities, and embarked units can defend themselves. That's actually really nice. They have the special unit, the something cavalry. These words are really hard to produce, and I kind of wish that they had some stuff for it. They also have the special building, the Mud Pyramid Mosque, and I think that replaces something. I'm not 100% sure what. Next we have the Inca. They have the Great Andean Road. Units ignore terrain costs when moving into any tiles with hills. No maintenance cost from improvements in hills, and half cost elsewhere. So this is, I assume the only maintenance cost for improvements for hills is roads themselves. So building on roads, if we were to have like a large civilization, this might not be a bad idea, so we cut maintenance costs for roads. They have the special unit, the Slinger, and the Terrace Farm. Next we have Isabella of Spain, and her 7 cities of gold. Gold bonus for discovering a natural wonder is, and it's enhanced if you're the first to find it, and culture, happiness, and tile units from natural wonder is doubled. They have the special unit, the Terrico, and the Conquistador. Next is Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon, which I've already played at, and I'm not too keen about playing again, and Genghis Khan of Mongolia, which I've already played at, and I'm once again not too keen on playing him again. So that's all the people, so choose one of them, and then we can go into the map types. And there is the random map type. Continents, which I generally play on. Pangea, so it's one landmass, so we're all on the same continent. And then this map is consistent of many islands, so it's a very island-based map. And then there is an Earth-based map. Map size. I played on a large map last time. I am not willing to play on a huge. That last game lagged so much towards the end because there's so much going on. So large is as long as I'll go, but any one of these will be fine. And I won't choose random because I don't want to end up on a huge map. Difficulty level, I'm gonna stay at Prince because I have a feeling the higher I go up, it'll be worse. I might change it for a different Let's Play. I might go up to King eventually, but Prince is the one where everyone has an equal amount. No one has an advantage over the other, and I prefer games that do that. Anyway, not just because I can actually only win on that level. Anyway, we're gonna go into advanced setup now. So you can choose how many civilizations you want, I think. Yeah. So you can choose, even depending on the size, you can go ahead and specify how many leaders there are. You can specify if there's going to be teams as well, if you want teams. And you can choose which civs, not necessarily random. And the amount of city-states you can choose, you can go ahead and do that as well. You know, up to 28. And then map type, map size, difficulty, game pace. The game pace will stay on a standard. And the game era, I'm always going to start in the ancient era, so that one's not negotiable. And then this one is world age. I believe the way that this is played out is that if it's 5 billion years old, there's going to be more desert tiles, and if it's 3 billion years old, it's going to be like more grass and trees and stuff. 4 billion is probably the middle one where it's the average. Temperature, I will go ahead and go with anyone you guys want. I almost always play on a temperate, but it'll be interesting to go on others. Rainfall will also go on anyone you want, including random. Sea level. I have been playing with this on medium, however, like with Civ 4, I used to play it on low all the time. And resources, I will do anything except for sparse. And I could do random too, so it could be sparse. And victory types, all of them will be activated. You can specify which one you want me to go for initially, but if I can't do that, I will switch like I did in my second one. My second Let's Play. And then advanced game options. Let's see what we have here. Policy saving, I will probably do, because there's really no point in not saving it unless, you know, I'm going to burn a bunch of cities just so I can automatically get all the policies I want, which I won't do. That would be so cheap. Allow promotion saving. This is also something that I would consider. Let me see, what else is relevant? There really isn't a whole lot. You know, Barbarians on off, maybe. Definitely not no Ancient Ruins. I want Ancient Ruins. The One City Challenge, if you guys want me to, I might do that in a different Let's Play. If I won't do it in this next one, but I might do it in a different one. And if you want me to also speed up the combat, you can let me know. And then there's also random personalities, which should be interesting. But anyway, so that's about all the options that there are. And if you want me to like do something up here as well for naming my civilization and stuff, then I can do that as well. But anyway, so you guys let me know down in the comments what exactly you want. If you know, be specific as you want. I may include parts of one, or I may just do one of what you want. It depends on how many I get. I will probably do start it up beginning of April. I've got some other stuff going on until then. So I hope to hear your guys' comments about what you want me to do. Thanks for watching. Hope you continue to enjoy, and God bless.